This is a National Blinded Veterans Organization video. This video is a clip taken from the movie Going Blind. NBVO does not own the copyright. You may view the full-length movie in the description of this video below.
Steve Baskis, a 22-year-old Iraq War veteran, never had a chance to think about these issues.
I knew that I could be injured. I knew that I could get hurt, but I never knew that I'd lose my vision.
The Blinded Veterans Association put me in touch with Steve just a few months after he had lost his sight to a roadside bomb attack. Though the statistics are not widely known, 4 times as many soldiers have come home with significant eye injuries than have lost a limb in the Iraq and Afghanistan wars.
What was the accident that caused your loss of vision?
It was basically an explosion, and it was concentrated on the right side of our vehicle, and it blew up and went through the door, went through my buddy, and hit me. The shrapnel damaged my head, my eyes, and behind my eyes, my sinuses. I knew I could literally give up on things for a while, and just feel really sorry about myself. But that's not me. I just wanted to get better.
While still recovering from his wounds, Steve transferred from Walter Reed to the Hines Blind Rehabilitation Center in Chicago to get the training he knew he needed.
We're not dealing with just the organ of the eye. We're dealing with the whole person.
Jerry Shutter directs the program.
We're dealing with all the skills and all the training that goes around that allows them really to, once again, gain control of their life. Most people want to work. They don't want to sit at home. They don't want to have people waiting on them. Where is your quality of life? Where is your control of your life? And where's your self-esteem? And as many the guys tell me, you've given me my life back.
I was fortunate and very lucky, blessed, whatever you want to call it, that I still have the ability to think and communicate and do a lot of the things I did before, even though I just lost my vision.
Steve knows firsthand what can happen in combat. The range and intensity of war injuries.
Let me trade legs with you,
Okay,
Steve.
here you go.
See how that would work out.
Each one of his buddies in rehab at Hines has something different to deal with.
When I first got here, he was getting around this place so good, and I wanted to do the same thing. And right now, I'm getting around the place pretty good, and it all started off paying attention to what he was doing. And even though I don't like following an army guy, but
He knows
Army leads the way.
Thank you. Yeah, that's my point. You go first.
Oh, no.
It's been 3 months of hard work for Steve, learning to live without a sight and with limited mobility from his other injuries, but his progress has been remarkable.
How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you this morning?
Pretty good.
Michelle Robinson is Steve's orientation and mobility trainer. She's been working with Steve 5 days a week since he got to Hines.
It's his final week of mobility training, so he's worked up to this point.
This is the first time I've ever been shown how to use a cane.
And how do you know when to cross?
I just listen. I'll be listening to the traffic to my left. It seems like it's slowed down for something, and now it's kind of moved on. I can stay at the intersection for 30 minutes and make sure that I have a good understanding of where the cars are going. I can't see. I get a picture though of the whole intersection. While I'm walking down the sidewalk, I'll listen to the traffic to my left and kind of like square off my left shoulder and try to stay, parallel with it.
Right.
And walk.
A fountain on the sidewalk is usually on. With no sound from the rushing water, Steve loses his orientation.
I don't know if there's construction or something going on over here. Well, let me listen. Yeah.
you were being great about telling me, what you were doing, but you lost your concentration having to spend time with me.
I did. I know, and I don't usually. I don't mess up very, very often. I'm gonna look lost. I'm blind. I mean, I'm tapping things and stuff, but I'm really not. That's what people who are sighted, who can see, they're like looking at you. They're like, what is he doing? He needs help.
Right, why is he tapping that building? Why is he turning around?
They have no understanding. They're not educated.
And you're just trying to orient yourself.
And I'm oriented. Yeah. You see me realign, I'll go back, I'll check it, and then I'll come back. And this is the end point. This is where I was supposed to get.
At Hines, Steve has had to learn basic living skills as well.
I normally get around my room by just feeling. So I'll touch around using a line of direction off of some object. I can find the desk. Mm-hmm. I mean the TV, of course. A protective posture, that I learned, so I don't run into something with my head or anything. Since I know my room so well, I just know where everything's at.
Right. What about organizing your clothing and things like that?
Organizing my clothing, I have a tool. This is called the Colorino. It'll tell me the color of whatever.
Black.
Oh, wow. Can I try it?
Yeah, no problem.
Brown.
Skin brown.
Though there are now many devices like the Colorino to make life go smoother,
N is 1.
Braille is still a basic that Steve wants to learn.
P is 1, 2, 3, 4.
But it's at the computer that Steve feels most comfortable. He's using it to find an apartment. Gio Adapilli is his instructor.
So he's basically doing everything that anybody else can do on the computer, everything that everybody does with mouses, he's doing everything with the keyboard. I'm actually visually impaired myself.
Oh, you are?
And I can't see the screen either, so I'm paying attention to what he's saying.
You're kidding. You can't see the screen either?
No, I cannot see the screen.
That's Steve, so now you gotta show me what you know.
Uh-oh.
Steve's manual skill class is not so much about learning specific tools as to develop comfort and confidence in his sense of touch.
All right, so get the click ruler.
Okay.
So how would you set that for, 2 inches exactly?
2 inches?
Mm-hmm.
Sam Janisowskis is Steve's instructor.
I have retinoschisis, and that's where you have small, lesions in the retina at birth. And what that leaves is some scar tissue. There's some laser surgeries done, so primarily the vision loss is just from the scarred retina.
Do you worry about losing your sight?
Really, this is something that is good, I think, for you to hear. And here we have so many vets that come in with these degenerative conditions, and they're preparing for blindness. Mm-hmm. It doesn't work that way. You train for the situation you have now. If you have partial vision, when you go home, you're not going to close your eyes and function that way. You can't train for a situation you don't have. To be worried about it, that's one thing, but how you live in the meantime is totally different. Yeah, it could happen, but I can't spend all day, what if? You got to worry about what is.
Sam was so right.
Sure.
Constantly worrying about the future doesn't do me nor anyone else any good.
This is the end of the video. Please visit us at nbvo.org.